Out of the field. Gonna spend my time today, instead of being on the side of the road, practicing my diction, not mumbling, going through old thoughts, and making sure it's feasible, rational, reasonable, topical. Not insane is a good start, not completely off base and wacky, or people are like, did you come from Mars? Because I tend to have that problem with my ideas sometimes. Okay, coming at ya. Should we do my face the whole time? Is this like a prudent video? You guys want to look at the field while I talk? Ooh, buildings, grass. Anyway, we take being warm. So all the home haircuts out there, Newsom, you jerk. Props, it's fun, it's silly, life is weird. So anyway, we take being warm, having a manufactured bed, and having immediate access to running water and food of all varieties, while we bitch and whine about not having extraneous things. Pretty funny, pretty true. I mean, clean water is not ubiquitous anymore. It's not just something that is everywhere in America. In the world, it's never been everywhere. It's never been everywhere in the world. Yeah, I kind of dissuaded my own point there. So the point, maybe, after all this, is we take it all for granted. We take our water for granted. We take our air definitely for granted. We take our earth definitely for granted. We take our bodies. I don't know. We treat our bodies pretty well in a lot of ways. A lot of us take them very for granted, which is why we're so big, unhealthy, fat, diabetic, and, clogging up our hospital systems with everything from COVID to heart disease and everything. We're just, the health thing boggles me. A lot of people are super extreme. Can we find a middle ground? I'm trying to find a middle ground. It's fucking tough, hard to work out. But I'm jibber jabbering, and what the point is we take all of these luxuries for granted. The safety is something that, man, people panic when anything threatens or seems to threaten their safety. Look at how creepy it is out here, man. I came up on like a Civic the other day. I didn't come right up on it and get my distance, but I walked up with my sign, there's my big sign, and my flashlight. They were out of here. I would have been too if I didn't know this area and if some fucking weirdo came up with a sign. Killer hobo! But that's not the case. I'm just some fucking lunatic who doesn't like what our government's doing and thinks it's stealing our country from us. The pussification of society, that's the next topic, ties right into our just taking everything for granted. Internet access, quick loading speeds, getting stuff done, having what we want at our fingertips, same day delivery. The trends are appalling, stark, and frightening. Because we are in our comfort zone. Even though 2020 has been a year like we've never seen, we're still in the comfort zone, we're still sitting inside. Shoulder, stiff shoulder, getting diseases like, no diseases, just injuries. Okay, some diseases too, but like, how's this video going? 3 minutes in. Pussification of society. This is life, people. This is not fun and free things for all. Guaranteed income is something I have a problem with, being a poor guy for my entire life. I don't think you should just give money away. Just, here you go. Like, what's the point of paying taxes and having a system and doing that if we're not going to buy in? We have to contribute. We can't just sit on our asses. We gotta work. Gotta have some jobs. Oh, sorry, times are tough, here's a fucking check. Our standard answer to everything, which is why we're a bunch of wimps. And which is why we rely on the almighty dollar, and we look at that bottom line, and we pray to it, and we praise it, and we think it's sacred, and we value it above human life. Oh, let's do a double chin look. Alright guys, this is me with the worst camera angle that we can have. We spend our time on worthless efforts, stirring up things so we can provide a service, or acting like things are tougher than they are, or simply preying on our less vicious or informed brothers or sisters. Preying on our less informed and less vicious brothers and sisters. You guys, whoever the fuck's watching this, I don't know. I believe that we're all brothers and sisters. We're all part of a human family and not all this bullshit division that's superficial. and which makes it that much sadder, that much more painful, and that much more tragic that it's not just the people calling with scam, oh, your car insurance is invalid and you gotta send us your social security number and credit cards and mother's maiden name. Oh, this is the IRS. That's not those people who are just praying. Those are obvious fiends who are praying. It's the ones making our laws. It's people taking advantage. Just pay attention. Look around and pay attention to what you do. It's not about pointing fingers and looking, oh yeah, those people all out there. It's reflection, it's introspection. What do I do? What do I do that's unsavory or unbecoming? Or it's especially looking at stuff that you just push down and rationalize and think, oh well, I got to do this because blah blah blah. The action itself is important, not the bullshit that we craft behind it to make ourselves feel better about who we are, and we are lacking. So let's just understand that we're all lacking. It's fine. We're alive. We're living. Fuck all y'all. I'm so tired of this shit. The selfishness and nastiness of people. And then next to that it says LOL hypocrite, which is hilarious because the phrase says fuck all y'all. I'm tired of this selfishness and nastiness, which is a sentence all about me and my own nastiness. So there you go. Stark evidence right in front of us. Next part's sadder. I fear we do not have the strength to withstand the storm that is coming. Post-COVID, this is, pebble in the pond, ripple effect. What other pebbles are coming? We don't. It's too complicated to fathom. I fear our leaders will erode our strength enough so we crumble, convincing us with subtle and genius methods, because they are geniuses running the games that are just... The power game is wild right now. Genius methods of diversion and deception to convince the populace we are much, much weaker than we truly are. So bottom line comes down to, I think our leaders are trying to convince us that we're weak, we're susceptible, we are this flimsy, sensitive, fragile thing, when we are robust, we are strong, we are a multitude, we are people, we are resolute, we are intelligent, we are capable, we are driven, and though we kid ourselves about who we are, collectively we can do a lot.